All right, guys, we're going to be talking about guard. So basically, Fix It Friday, we're going to be talking about kind of how to fix that first line of defense, your leg pummeling, when it comes to guard retention. Okay, so one of the biggest challenges a lot of beginners have is understanding what to do with their feet in the event somebody is starting to make contact and pass their guard. Okay, so before we get into it, as usual, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm going to post about once or twice a week. Make sure that you are tuned in for all the content. I'm going to be spilling out all of my jiu-jitsu guts for you guys to help you get better in your jiu-jitsu journey. Also, if you are struggling with jiu-jitsu, you need help simplifying everything, check out a free copy of my book in the links in the bio. It's the White Belt Survival Guide. Just go ahead and download a copy and help simplify the rest of your journey. Now, with regard to guard retention, so one of the big things that beginners make a lot of mistakes with regard to their engagement, with regard to engagement from a supine position, is reaching, right? So a lot of beginners will start to do this to try to reach and make engagement. Now, if Bryson's far enough, then yeah, sure, I'm going to come in and I'm going to sit up and then I'm going to work from a seated position. And I prefer working from the seated position just because you have more mobility, okay? You have more mobility from a seated position to do more things. You have less mobility when you're supine. However, if your partner is a good guard passer, they're not going to let you just come up into a seated position, all right? So in today's video, we're going to be talking specifically about the bullfight guard pass and how to start defending against it, learning how to leg pump, okay? Now, if you think about guard passing, just in general, there's a few different things that Bryson has to do. For one, he has to get past my ankles, so he has to get past my knees, he has to get past my hips, and he has to get past my shoulders, right? So if he gets past my feet, right? If he gets past my feet, life becomes more difficult. If he gets past my knees, now he's closer to my body, life gets even more challenging, and if I finally let him finish the guard pass where he's able to connect to my shoulders and head, now I'm in deep trouble, right? So, the first thing that I always want to make sure of is before I have to solve bigger problems like side control escapes, I want to solve the smaller problems first, okay? And so one of those smaller problems is just understanding one of two things, okay? One, stop reaching. Don't reach for your partner. They'll be there, okay? Keep your knees up to your chest. Now when he starts getting close, he has to actually be tactical with how he makes grips. And the closer he has to get, the easier it is for me to engage. Okay, so that's one. Keep your knees close to your chest. Remember, if your partner is trying to pass your guard, your partner needs your knees and your chest to be separated. So when you reach, you're doing that job for them and making it easier for them to pass your guard. Okay, so keep the knees as close to your chest as possible. Keaton Cornelius, I remember he used to even do this. He used to hug his knees to the chest, so that way when my partner got close, look, it was so easy for him to just make grips and start attacking his guard. Okay, so that's actually a little trick that you can use. Now, with specific to the bullfight guard pass, oftentimes what will happen is your partner's going to make connection here, okay? And then what will happen is instead of defending the grips, people will start doing this. So at this point, he's going to make his way around my body. He's already passed my guard, okay? So you always have to understand that the first layer of defense is negating those grips, okay? First of all, if I can keep him from making grips, great. But the second he establishes contact, either with grips or by just putting his hands on my feet, hands on my legs, I need to pummel inside, okay? That is first and foremost non-negotiable fundamental jiu-jitsu. The second he makes grips, pummel. Now if he tries to pass my guard, it's much more difficult for him to pass my guard because I pummeled. So if I don't have that, he moves my legs out. Now I can't defend, and I'm stuck in that second stage trying to defend that guard pass. So again, you can fix a lot of your bullfight defense just by understanding that anytime somebody makes contact with your legs, pummel, okay? If he lets go and repummels, then pummel back in. Open guard motion, just keep pummeling back in. And then what will eventually happen is he starts getting frustrated, he gets closer, and then now look. Now I have access to the legs, right? Got access to the guard. Whatever guard I want to play, okay? So as your partner's trying to pummel the arms, I am able to start finding my guards more effectively because he's too busy fighting the engagement of my legs, okay? So again, to recap, the first First most easiest thing you can do from a guard passing position, or sorry, guard retention position, especially with the bullfight guard pass, is just pummel the legs, get that ingrained to be automatic muscle memory. Anytime somebody attaches to your legs, pummel back on the inside. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helps. If it did help, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know how I can help you more. Also, if you do need help with your journey, need more simplification, I know Jiu-Jitsu gets complicated, please download a copy of my free book, The White Belt Survival Guide. It's in the links in the bio. And yeah, that's it.